Okay, you asked what is the cost of 2019. If you go and Google it, you cannot find the proper answer. Why? Because licensing is a tricky, okay, for Microsoft products. Okay, so it depends upon the number of CPU cores that you are using. Okay, there is no fixed price for your SQL server. Usually it will be $4,000 to $5,000. Okay, but there is no for one SQL instance, guys, not for the whole setup. Okay, but again, it's not fixed. It depends upon the number of CPU cores on which server you install your SQL server. There are different licensing models from Microsoft as per the user CAL, okay, and as per the core based licensing, CAL based licensing. So like again, imagine if you have 16 cores on your server, you have to pay extra. 32 cores, you have to pay extra. So how many cores you are using, based on your CPU cores, the licensing will be different. There is no fixed price, and usually it will be 4,000 to $5,000. In our currency, it will be around how much? 5 7 ja 3.5 lakhs. Okay, but again, it depends upon the number of CPU cores. Okay, Srinivas. Okay, 1 minute. Let me give you the recording permission. Right? Fine. And yes, that is all about your synchronous, right? What is meant by asynchronous? Asynchronous means first, once the transaction comes, Suresh record, same Suresh record, first it will commit on the principal database, right? And principal will won't bother about that record. It will keep sending the records to the secondary. Okay. Only commit is not only the difference between your principal and mirror in the asynchronous. First, the transaction will be completed on the principal and it will send the transaction to the mirror. That's it. Whereas in the synchronous, it will wait for the mirror acknowledgement. Your principal server will wait for the mirror acknowledgement. Let me check whether I'm recording or not. Yeah, I'm recording. Right. So in the synchronous mode, your principal will bother about the mirror server, will take care of the mirror server. Okay, but whereas in the asynchronous, it won't care. It won't care the mirror server. It will commit. It will send the transactions to the mirror server. That's it. It won't bother whether this transaction is committed or not committed. It keeps sending the transactions to the mirror server. Mirror server also not going to give any acknowledgement here. There is no acknowledgement concept. Raja, okay. Just 1 minute, guys. Right? Okay. So that is the main difference between your, yes, Raja, you can record. That is the main difference between your principal synchronous and asynchronous. In the synchronous, data safety will be there. Why? What record is computed on the secondary, it will send an acknowledgement. The same record will be computed on the primary principal. So there is no data mismatch. Once it was computed in the mirror server, then it will be computed on the principal server. There is no data mismatch and data is not going to miss. That is called high safety. Okay, in the high safety, if you have witness server, that is high safety with automatic failover. If you don't have witness server, high safety without automatic failover. That's it. Okay, what is meant by high performance mode? Mahesh. Okay, try to join immediately, guys. Okay. Mahesh. You can record. Okay. Right. Right. So that is the difference between your synchronous and asynchronous. Okay. Asynchronous will call it as high performance mode. Why it is high performance mode, guys?
It will not wait for mirror
Very
confirmation.
good, very good. In the synchronous mode, it will wait for the mirror acknowledgement, which will take time. Safety will be there, but performance is less, but not so less. Okay, performance is less when compared to asynchronous mode. Why? Because in the synchronous mode, always your principal wait for the acknowledgement. Always your principal wait till the record is going to be committed on the mirror server. Two times it is going to wait. Even though the record is committed, immediately it won't apply it on primary principal. It will wait for the acknowledgement. Once mirror sends acknowledgement, then only, okay, it is going to commit the record on the principal server. So communication between these two servers depends upon your network speed and all, network bandwidth and all. If network is down, Okay, or else if the network speed is poor, then communication also will be okay, it will take time. So when compared to asynchronous mode and the synchronous mode, data safety will be there, but performance also good only, but don't think in that way. But when compared to asynchronous mode, in the synchronous mode, performance will be somewhat, it will be degraded. Whereas in the asynchronous mode, once the record come into this particular principle, immediately it will commit and it will keep sending the transactions to the mirror server. Again, it won't wait. Your principal won't wait. Okay, chalo, let Suresh record first commit, then I'll just okay, like go for a commit. Nothing like that. That will be done in the synchronous. But whereas in the asynchronous, once Suresh record comes from application to the principal database, it will commit here, then chalo aram. Okay, so it is going to send the transactions to the secondary or mirror database. Okay, so as it is not going to wait for the acknowledgement of the mirror server, the records keep sending, but it won't, again at the same time, it won't bother whether Suresh record is went into the mirror database or not. Might be Suresh record might be dropped, this packet might be dropped somewhere. Why? Because it is using separate channel, right? If your network is down, if something happened to your network and all, might be this packet, this Suresh packet may down, this Suresh packet may drop in the middle, but still, okay, your principal won't care about the mirror server. Its work is, it's keep sending the transactions to the mirror database. That's it. It won't care whether they are applying or not, whether they are going to secondary server or not, it won't care. Okay, so there is a data loss in the asynchronous mode. Same technologies will be there in the always on also. So there is a data loss in the asynchronous mode, but performance will be high. What is the use? Even though if we lose one record, employee, imagine what Suresh employee record is missing, he's not going to get the salary by first of the month. What is the use? Even though the performance is good, what is the use? You are ordering a product, you are ordering like 1 lakh what product in the Amazon, your record is missed. What is the use if the performance is good? So we are going to give, okay, our priority to the data. Not even single record is going to miss. But yes, sometimes in the non-prod environments and all will configure asynchronous mode. Sometimes depends upon the user record. User will tell you, the developer will tell you whether he need asynchronous or synchronous. 90% it will be synchronous mode only. Very less you can see asynchronous mode also. So in the organization, in the real-time setup, you will have both the modes. Synchronous mode will be there, asynchronous also will be there. So okay, synchronous we can also call it as high safety. High safety if you have witness server with automatic failover, if you don't have witness server without automatic failover. And asynchronous mode we are going to call it as high performance mode. Performance will be good, but there is a data loss in the asynchronous mode of mirroring. Clear, guys? Any issues, any doubts here? Anyone having any doubts, please let me know. And the secondary is not readable, guys. You cannot read anything from secondary server or mirror server.
Port numbers are
Sorry.
5022 both.
Both port
Port
numbers are
numbers
same. Both port numbers are
for
same.
mirror server 223.
Secondaries, huh?
Yes, yes.
Secondaries, I
Mirror
guess.
server is
Yeah, that's what.
5023.
Mirror
Yes.
server. 502. See, for example, main gate will be there for your house, main gate will be there for my house, right? Right?
Okay.
So it's not like, okay, chalo, you are having main gate, I will remove my main gate. Nothing like that, right? So port number will use same port number. This is this port number 5022 is for this server. This port number 5022 is for this server. Everyone will have its own port numbers.
Okay.
Okay, right? If you want to try it, try 5022 with this one, try 5023 with this one. Let me know the result. What is the result? That is the exploration. I am going to discuss the things, how to do it. You have to explore the things. Okay, chalo. I am giving 5022. Sir gave 5022. I'll give 5022 between, okay, one server I'll give 5022, another server I'll give 5023. So one too many like log shipping. How many secondary? Yeah, first let me complete it. So just explore it. You just change the endpoint for secondary server and check whether it is working or not. Okay. Fine. Any questions, guys? Secondary, how many mirror servers? I guess for one principal, I guess it will be 4, but I have to check it. How many mirror servers we can configure for a
Um,
principal database? Okay.
More than one.
More than one, huh? I'm not sure about the
Only
figure,
one,
guys.
sir.
Only one, huh? Okay, okay. In
I
case
mean
it is
mirror.
only one. Okay, that's fine.
One to many also we can do.
If we take one SQL license, is it for lifetime or 1 year? It is for 1 year only, Padma. Yearly you have to renewal. Yearly auditing will be there in the organization. Microsoft team will come and they will check. They will run some PowerShell scripts and all. How many of your SQL servers are up and running in your organization? How much you are paying to Microsoft? They will keep checking, auditing. So based on that, in case if they found, in case if you stop the SQL servers also, they can find it out, guys. So don't think like smart, okay? Okay, chalo, tomorrow Microsoft team will come, right? So I'll stop some of the instances to save the cost. Nothing like that. Stopped or started, it doesn't matter. Okay, they will just check how many you have installed, how many instances you have installed. As per the copies, you are paying the licensing or not, amount or not. If not, they will go for legal action. Right? Clear? Right. Okay. So let's go for the demo. We'll configure demo. Right. We'll try to configure the demo. I hope everyone is having time. Right. It won't take much time, guys. Okay. Simple. Right. Again, in the mirroring also, we are going to do the, okay, what is that? Initializing secondary database. Okay. So let me log into this servers first. Let me create one database.
So normally primary or principal goes down, we'll fail over and we'll make secondary as a principal. So
Yes.
if we secondary or if mirror goes down, not mirror, what we will do, sir?
Reverse. Will fail over
No, no,
again.
no. I'm asking about
Okay. If
secondaries.
secondary,
If
secondary is
secondary.
down, you have to check why it is secondary down and all. Why the
Okay.
secondary is down, you have to check the error. Okay, there is, it's, see, for example, for safe side, if your principal is down, immediately you won't do the failover, right? First you
Yeah.
will check it. First you will check it, what is the problem, why it occurs, due to, why? Because sometimes due to network issues also. Okay,
Yeah.
sometimes you will get the alerts, like the, if the synchronization is not happening between your principal and mirror also, you will get the alerts. So in such case, you cannot immediately fail over, right? You have to first check the issue, what is the problem, what is the error. If you can troubleshoot, if you can fix the issue, you can do it. That's it. Again, it will be fine, up and running. If you cannot fix it, your principal is corrupted completely. There is no fix now. Okay, now
Okay.
what you can do, now you can do the failover. In the same way, imagine if your secondary or mirror server, something happened to mirror server, you have to check it, what happened, why it is not synchronizing, any issue is there with the mirror database. Based on the error only we can comment. It's not a fixed
Okay.
solution. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Create database mirror db, and let me create table. Create table, something like groceries. Item id, integer. Item name, where care of 100, comma, cost, money. Okay, right. Insert into groceries, values 1, comma, okay, uh, rin, Arial, okay, comma, imagine 2 kgs, okay, it will be like 300. Right, let me insert some other groceries. Control V, Control V, Control V, Control V, okay, and 2 Sensodyne. Okay, what is the cost? 200. And 3 Ixobar. Okay, it is cost around 50 rupees. 4 sugar, cost around 2 kgs, 80 rupees. Okay, 5 rice is very important, right? Okay, imagine 5 kgs bag around 600 rupees. Okay, so yesterday night only I did some shopping in the Flipkart. Okay, right. So let me insert this record. Okay, fine. I have it. Table is created.
Database are not created, I think so.
Okay. One minute, guys. Something happened. Okay. Database is created. Okay, and let me change the database name. Mirror DB. Okay, let me create this table and let me insert first 4 records. Then I'll show you. Okay, 5th record I'll insert after the configuration of mirroring. Okay, right, to show you the data synchronization. Right now, what I have to do, guys? What I have to do? Initializing secondary database. How can I do that?
Taking full backup and
Yes.
log back.
Okay. Backup database. Database name. What is the database name?
Mirror DB.
Mirror DB, right? Okay. Mirror DB to disk is equal to file name mirror DB underscore full underscore 09 10 20 21 dot BAK. Control C, Control V. Backup log to disk is equal to mirror DB log BKP dot TRN. Right. Okay. So let me take full backup. Done. And let me take log backup as well. Right. I took the full and log backup. Now what I have to do, guys? I have to copy these 2 files from your principal server to mirror server. So how to do that?
Hidden path.
How to do that, guys? What I have to type here?
And IP number of second mirror server.
Right. Okay. 10.10.10.2 backslash C dollar. Okay. C drive. I'm going to open C drive from my node 1. I'm going to open node 2 C drive. Log backup and tail log backup are same. Both are different. Asan, both are completely different. Program files and Microsoft SQL Server, instance root directory, MS SQL, and where is that backup location? Okay. Okay, this is secondary, right? Let me go to my principal. Okay, this is my principal. See program files, Microsoft SQL Server, instance root directory, MS SQL backup. Okay, so I can see my backup files. Control C, okay, and Control V, right? Fine. Now go to your secondary database, restore database, and device, browse, add, select these 2 backups. Okay. Okay. Files, relocate files and folders, options, restore with no recovery. Right, fine, done. So database is successfully restored and you can see mirror DB here, right? Fine, now everything is ready. We can directly configure the mirroring. Okay, chalo. Let me go to the principal server, principal database, right click, same like log shipping, go to properties. Okay, go to here, you can see one page, mirroring page. For log shipping, you have to click on this one. For mirroring, just click on mirroring page. Right, so if you see here, it is asking 3 server names. One is principal, second one is mirror, third one is witness. Witness is compulsory, guys. Is witness compulsory?
No, it's
Not
optional.
compulsory. Okay, so it's not mandatory. You can configure mirroring between your principal and mirror server. Okay, witness is not mandatory. So just click on configure security. Now you will get one window like this. Go next. And do you want to configure security to include a witness server instance? What I have to
No.
choose? No, I don't have witness server, right? So I have to choose no. Next, see guys, principal server instance. This is principal server name. Listener port number is 5022. If you want to change, you can go for 5023, 5024, but same port numbers. Okay, if you are using 5022 here, try to use 5022 in the mirror instance also. 5023 here, try to use same 5023 in the mirror instance also. Right, I'm using 5022. By default, it's a common port number. In the organization also, we'll use 5022 only. Right. Of course, this has to be checked. Why? Because the data is going to be passed through a separate channel, right? So there might be a chance someone can hack this separate channel, and also that's why the data should be encrypted. Okay, when the data is going to pass through the endpoints, and the endpoint name is mirroring. You can change the endpoint name if you want. Whatever the endpoint name you want to keep it, you can change the name as per your requirements. Usually in the organization, we'll keep it as it is. We don't change and all. Next, this is all about your principal server. Next, mirror server. Connect to your mirror server. Click on connect button. Node 2 is your mirror server. Select node 2 here. Connect. 1 minute, guys. Just 1 minute. Right. Okay. So node 2 is my mirror server. I just connected to node 2. Again, same port number. We are going to use same port number 5022. Check this one. Automatically it will be checked. Don't uncheck this one. Endpoint name is mirroring. We'll give principal server name. We'll give mirror server name. Okay. And port numbers. Next. Right. So this is important, guys. Again, I'm sorry. Again, one thing you have to remember is service account. You have to give your service account name here, complete service account name. Make sure your service account is created as a login in your SQL server, and it is a sysadmin. Where is that service account? Where is that, guys? We didn't created login. Infosys administrator node
No.
1, node 1. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let me create login. This is important, guys. I don't know how I missed. Let me create a login for my service account. Search. It's a Windows account, right? Locations and entire directory. Click OK. Okay. SQL PRD. Sorry. SQL underscore PRD. Just type it and go to check names. Okay. And server roles. Sysadmin. Okay. It's important, guys. Very important. This step is very important. In the organization, the service account will be created with sysadmin privileges and all. Okay, right? And let me check in the node 2 server. Infosys. Okay. Why I missed service account, guys? It's so important. Search locations, entire directory. Okay. And SQL underscore PRD. It's already there. Third one. Server roles, sysadmin. If it is already there, that's fine. It will throw the error already existed. I don't think we have. Infosys, we have only one account, that is administrator. Okay. We don't have service account. Right. Fine. Now you can see service account is there. Right. So now what you can do is, again, it is very important, guys. Service account login should be there. Okay. Let me refresh. Right. Okay. So service account login should be there. Okay, and it should have sysadmin privileges, and we are going to use same service account here, and make sure the service account login is created. Give complete service account like this. With the domain name, you have to give the service account. In the organization, will do the same. Okay, you have to give the service account completely with the domain name. You have to give like this, right? This is for principal server and mirror server. Both are running with the same service account, right? So that's why I gave same service account for both. In case if you want, okay, give different service accounts for both the server, and give the same service accounts here, principal service account, mirror service account. Next, finish. Right, so it was successful, and close it. Right, once you just closed it, it will immediately ask you to start the mirroring. click on start mirroring option. Once everything went fine, start mirroring will be disabled. All these three options will be enabled. I didn't click anything, guys. Just I'm showing automatically it was enabled from, okay, it's like from the server end. Okay, I didn't do anything, right? So you can see mirroring is successfully you can see here, right? High performance asynchronous mode, high safety without automatic failover, that is synchronous mode. High safety with automatic failover is disabled. Why, guys? Why it was disabled?
There is no witness server.
Yes, okay, you can see here, requires a witness server instance, commit changes at both the principal and mirror if both are available. Okay, so if I have witness server, this also will be enabled. I don't have witness server, right? So that's why the third option is disabled. So now you can see synchronous mode, asynchronous mode, high safety, high performance, right? And this is how we can configure the mirroring. And just this is your mirror server name, node1infosys.com port number. This is your mirror, sorry, principal server name, node1infosys.com port number, and this is mirror server name, node2infosys.com port number, and you can click OK. Now you can see, okay, the principal database state changed to principal synchronized. You can see in the brackets, principal synchronized, whereas the mirror, okay, refresh it. You can see as mirror synchronized. Okay, you can see the mirror database state changed to mirror synchronized, and you cannot, okay, read the data from the mirror database. If you can expand it, you will get the error like this. So it is not possible to read the data from your mirror database. This is how we can configure mirroring. Very easy, guys, very easy, believe me. And failover is also very easy. We can happily do the failover. Okay, go to properties and you can go to mirroring page, and you just click on failover option. Automatically it will be failover to the mirror server. Now node 2 will become principal, node 1 will become mirror. Again, like log shipping, again, no need to configure reverse mirroring and all. Whenever you want, you can switch between the nodes. Okay, when you can switch between the principal server and mirror server. So the Monday, the next class, I'll show you how to monitor the mirroring, how to do the failover, and we'll discuss all the challenges of mirroring and all. Okay, that's it, guys. Okay, thanks for attending, and we'll meet Sunday. Sorry, not Sunday, Monday at sharp 7 a.m. Okay, thank you all.
Yes.
Bye.